Here we go again, guys. Here we go again. This is Kneon. I am not here with Geeky Sparkles in this video, but looks like Velma might not be the worst incarnation of Scooby-Doo ever. Greg Berlanti is going to be doing a live-action Scooby-Doo series for Netflix. And for those of you who don't know who Greg Berlanti is, just imagine any trashy CW show, Riverdale, Sabrina, whatever. He was the guy behind that. He also was the guy in charge of the Powerpuff Girls reboot, live action reboot that got canceled. Like, what the hell? So we're gonna talk about this. This is out of the frying pan into the fire. Poor Scooby-Doo can't catch a break. It is weird though that it's coming to Netflix and not HBO Max. That's a little weird, but it seems like Warner Brothers is just kind of like pushing their stuff out to do, you know, whoever will take it at this point. But I don't know if we're going to want this one, guys. I mean, I think Velma was just a warm-up act for this. So before we get into it any further, please subscribe for more pop culture news, views, and rants. It's coming from the Hollywood Reporter. Scooby-Doo live-action series in the works at Netflix. Greg Berlanti will exec produce the drama, which will be written by Josh Applebaum and Scott Rosenberg. The streaming giant is nearing a deal for a live-action TV series based on Scooby-Doo. The project has a script-to-series commitment at Netflix, meaning if the script is well received, it would trigger a straight-to-series order for what is considered a live-action update of the classic cartoon. Reps for Netflix, producers Warner Brothers Television, and Berlanti Productions declined to comment, as it hasn't closed yet. Josh Applebaum and Scott Rosenberg, who adapted Cowboy Bebop for Netflix and High Fidelity for Hulu, which I guess race swapped and gender swapped the main character. I don't know. I didn't see it. I actually liked the John Cusack movie. Some people said that I remind them of him because I used to be kind of a proto hipster, but I used to be a DJ. And he's also like OCD, but I don't know. But I thought the movie was all right. I have never seen the Hulu version. They're attached to pen the script. What could possibly go wrong? So let me get this straight. We got the guys who did Cowboy Bebop, and they're also doing the Space Mountain movie for Disney. The guys who did Cowboy Bebop are working with Greg Berlanti, who is in charge of Riverdale and the Powerpuff Girls reboot that was so bad it got killed. And they're going to be doing Scooby-Doo. So it's going to be so much worse than Velma. I guarantee it. Because it's going to be a live action. It's going to be even creepier. God. The live action dramatic take on Scooby-Doo comes after Warner Brothers relaunched the beloved franchise back in the early 2000s. The pick, penned by, the James Gunn movie starring Freddie Prinze, et cetera, made a bunch of money. Right. More recently, Warner corporate siblings Max launched an animated spin-off, Velma, geared toward adults. Need I remind you of what Velma's Rotten Tomatoes score is? 10% audience score, 39% critical, 10% audience score. Yeah, that's great. Let's do that. They're talking about how it was created in the 60s by Ruby and Spears. And all this great stuff. You know, this is going to be fantastic, guys. Fantastic. Yeah, it's going to get so much worse. I don't understand what the hell you're thinking. Why do you think this is a good idea? Hey, people hated Velma. People really didn't like Riverdale. I guess Riverdale was like a big hit, but the ending was like, what the hell? And lots of people complaining about Scooby-Doo done wrong. People complaining about the Powerpuff Girls remake. So bad that they pulled the plug on it. The pilot was a disaster, and you're going to put the same people in charge of Scooby-Doo. What are you thinking? Why would you think this is a good idea? Discussing Film says live action Scooby-Doo in the works at Netflix on Twitter, but are we getting a Matthew Lillard cameo? I don't know about the Netflix part, but I'm ready. Why? Bring back Matthew Lillard. Sounds like good news. No, it's not. Please don't race bend them. Please don't. This could be good if it's like Mystery Incorporated. Well, I don't know. The day this cast gets announced will be World War III on this app. I agree. I don't think they're going to play it straight. I don't think they're going, no pun intended. I don't think they're going to go with a straight up one-to-one adaptation of Scooby-Doo. I think they're going to take some liberties with it, knowing who's involved, and there's going to be a lot more sex. Everybody's going to be doing a lot more sex, including Scooby. Maybe Scooby's going to get laid more. Who knows? Hollywood just isn't making sense. They're just making anything these days. Why isn't this going to Max? Good question. Wonder if they'll keep Scooby and Scrappy looking similar to the movies. I don't know. Netflix is about to ruin another classic. Scooby-Doo for life. As long as it has nothing to do with the Velma series, good news. Hopefully it's as good as the original from my childhood. I don't think it's going to be. I think they said it's going to be a dramatic reimagining of Scooby-Doo with the guy who did Riverdale and who also helped greenlight the Powerpuff Girls live action. Hopefully better than Velma. Hopefully directed by James Gunn. Mindy Kaling is going to star in the live action version. Why not do something original? It's been a while. Netflix over Max. What's happening here? They're hemorrhaging money. Warner Brothers is hemorrhaging money. They're probably co-financing it. Bring back Hot Velma. I hate how unoriginal Hollywood is now. No creativity whatsoever. It's actually sad for movie fans. Finally, a live action version of a show that actually makes sense to be in live action? Well, maybe. Just put the original live action movies on streaming. They're already peak comedy. I don't think it's going to go the way that people think it's going to go. I'm okay with that after they did I'm okay, fine. They did the movies okay in the past. Perfect timing. Velma's dead. I'm waiting for half the cast to be blackwashed. Oh, you mean the producer of the CW DC Universe and You? Oh, that's great. Yeah. They should cast a furry as Scooby. That'd be pretty funny. It's like Shaggy's boyfriend, girlfriend, them friend, non-binary dog, adjacent companion who he gets high with. Why? Just make more originals. Matt Lillard needs a cameo. He'll be like Old Man Jenkins by the time they get around to, or whatever. By the time they get around to making this, I don't know. The bar has been set low. I hope it's not another Velma. A lot of people saying they're hoping it's not as bad as Velma, but I don't have any hope for this. I think it sounds like a disaster. Knowing who's involved, it sounds like a disaster, but it is what it is. The Hollywood marketing remake machine keeps on remaking the same stuff over and over and over again, just worse, pretty much with every incarnation. So I'm going to wrap it up. Please subscribe. We'll talk later.